So there are several things I want to share, okay, as I move now to module 2, the power of energetics and emotional intelligence. So what I've tried to do here is to now extrapolate the heart vibrational side of you, energetic side of you, where your beliefs are, where your activated desires are, your body, the mind, and what happens at that layer to unpack more power. So the power of energetics is really how energies behave, how they move, how they behave, how they vibrate, the information that they process, all of that. Because that's also how memory is built. You can remember what you activated previously. The concept of emotional intelligence, this is actually fascinating because many people may not realize emotional intelligence is your ability, is this in-between state of energetic world and the intellectual world. Okay, emotional intelligence is your ability. When we say, can you read a room? Can you motivate people? Is that how intuitive are you to give interpretation to the movements and activities of the energetic states of your environment and also what's going on energetically within you? That's your own emotional intelligence. And I have a bunch of classes on that, right? Is that emotional intelligence sits, it is how intelligent you are to unpack your own energy, what you're experiencing energetically, and also to give interpretation accurately about what other people around you are vibrating. And then to put words, to be able to express it and use your mind to process it. Because the intellect in the mind, when you want to use words, is that if you are not energetically in tune or intuitive, you are not emotionally intelligent because you are not paying attention to emotions, which is energy in motion. When energies move, the chemistry that is activated when energies process new information, and the effect on the biology of desires at the cellular layer. People who are not emotionally intelligent, it means they are not paying attention to feelings and emotions of the people around them and their own. So it is a skill, but it is built. Emotional intelligence is built on principles of energetics, right? Is that your ability to interpret, oh, this person is angry. Why are they angry? What do they want? And be able to now use, right, consciousness to now tell the story, okay, in a way where you can communicate it with the world and with your own mind. Conversion of energetic vibration to stories is a skill. When you engage with somebody and the person is vibrating, do you know what they want? Can you discern what's making the person behave the way they are behaving? That's your emotional intelligence. Or when you behave a certain way, are you able to spend some time to sit with yourself and say, what's going on within? What do you really want? Are you hungry? What do you, right? When you can help yourself unpack, what do you really want? Right? What do you really desire? What are you really doing? Why did you do it? When you can tell the story of why you are vibrating the way you are vibrating and why other people are vibrating the way they are vibrating, you are emotionally intelligent. And that is a powerful skill. Because with emotional intelligence, you can communicate better with the world and yourself. And when people are not emotionally intelligent, it also impacts them from a communication standpoint. That's why I have a course on communications, in unpacking your communications, right? Maybe making it more powerful, because this is the correlation that I've discovered. People who are not emotionally intelligent will also not have the skill for communication. Because for you to communicate, what are you communicating? You have to communicate what is going on inside you and express it to the world. So if people don't have communication skills, it is because they are not at peace with their own emotional state, or they're not able to express their emotional state. Okay? And typically, dysregulation is that most people who are not emotional intelligent are not using the skill of communication. They will then turn to the lowest form of energetic expression, which will be in the body. The body will have to be the one expressing emotions. It's like the last mile. I'm connecting several things together here. I'm saying if you're emotionally intelligent, you'll be able to express yourself better, communicate better. You'll be able to attract what you want better because you're intuitive. You know what you want. You know what other people want. You can negotiate better because it's desire for desire. You're going to engage with the world. And that is based on principle of energetics. People who have emotional intelligence tend to get what it is that they want out of life because they're able to control their emotions, and also they are able to understand what other people want, what other people desire. They can read other people's needs, and they can present their desires using communication skills in a positive way that will attract positivity into their life. When people don't unlock this set of skills, they will use their body and dysregulated emotions to be engaging with the world, negativity. Right? Because it's a grounding. It's stuff going on inside energetically that they don't understand, but they are saying other people are responsible. Right? Lack of emotional intelligence make people blame everybody else except sit down with themselves and craft a game plan on how they will pursue desires, how they will negotiate with the world, how they will consciously drive the results that they want. Instead of blaming others, they will take personal responsibility because they actually are in tune with what is going on inside them versus saying somebody else triggered them. Now, emotional intelligence also allows you, even when other people trigger you or you are an observer in other people's stuff, emotional intelligence will also help you go, you know what does that person need? What do I need? Do I need space? Do I need time? Do they need space? Do they need time? Okay, you know what? I'll give you what you need. I'll take what I want. Right? Emotional intelligence allows you to navigate this highway of life in a way where you are keeping yourself safe and you are attempting to keep other people safe based on the information and knowledge you have about the world. But when people are not emotionally intelligent, they rush in, they make assumptions, they blame other people, and then when the world gives them back what they gave the world, because the rule is the emotion you invest in the world and you give to other people, it's coming back, which is also emotional intelligence, is that if you give people negativity, don't expect positivity unless those people are super nice. Unless they are really, really emotional intelligence, they can convert negativity to positivity. Only high vibrating people can have the power to take other people's negative behavior and flip it and still be peaceful with them, and it takes a lot of power to do that. But on average, most people would just give you back. You give positivity, you get positivity. You give this, you get, right? So emotional intelligence is connected to communication skills, because communication skills is your ability to convert your energetic states into words and express yourself clearly so that other people can understand you. It also allows you to understand other people. When people are speaking, the energy within them is vibrating. Many times people will just take literal words but not understand the feelings and emotions that is driving the world. So in a way, they may conclude not accurately, right? Because if you're not reading body language, you cannot pick the vibration. So there's a lot happening beneath. So emotional intelligence is your ability to read energetic vibrations and give it accurate meaning that is useful information that you can use to engage with the world and the person and the right in a positive way. So that is very important. And so this image also then connects, is that the mind, right, is constantly, it's bi-directional. It's constantly reading the emotions in the body. The body is always packed with feelings, which is the energetic vibrations of your energy. That's what drives the body forward. And also, your mind in manifestation will constantly look at your vibrations and attempt to give it meaning based on your history, based on destiny, where you're going, your destination, based on what you know about the world. And so also knowledge, right? The knowledge you've trained your mind with is what your mind will use. That's why unpacking and learning more and exposure will give you more richer meaning in life, is that you can actually achieve greater results in life. Okay, with that. So I'm going to move now to more of the power of emotions and feelings, and then we'll move more into why inner healing is extremely important, because your past, present, and future emotions and feelings are reused by your mind to produce your future. Okay, what do I mean by that?